The Muddlarks Theatre Group proudly present Hound for Hound, a Preston mystery in 6 episodes. It is Tuesday, the 26th of May, 1953, a week before the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, and Miss Shirley Hames is spending a quiet day at home, listening to the radio.
Country is buzzing with excitement, preparing for the great day. Street parties are being planned in even the smallest village. Bunting and ribbon manufacturers are working double shifts to meet the demand. Many Commonwealth dignitaries and a number of foreign royals have already arrived. Hotels in the centre of London have been fully booked for many weeks. Some hardy souls have already set up tents along the route which Her Majesty will take in the magnificent golden stagecoach. Ladies and gentlemen, some news just come in. It seems that the notorious jewel thief, Fräulein Hedda Palpatine, has escaped from prison. You may remember that this infamous criminal was captured by Scotland Yard's finest police detective, Herbert Lestrange, following a brilliantly conceived...
Mayfair 275. Oh, hello, Jean. Yes, I've just heard it on the radio. No, of course not. I expect she'll make straight for Dover and... Don't be so silly, Jean. She wouldn't be so foolish. And besides, I have Preston to look after me while John is in Scotland. Oh, I have to go now, Jean. There is someone at the door. I'm always pleased to see you, you know that. And I'm looking forward to you coming to stay for the coronation. But there is no need for you to... Oh, very well. See you tomorrow. Now I really must go. Yes, coming. No, Preston, stay here. Detective Inspector.
Mrs. Hames, may we come in?
Of course. I suppose you've come about Fräulein Palpatine's escape.
Yes, but how do you know about that already?
The miracle of the modern age, Inspector. It was just on the radio.
Ah, well, I suppose it was impossible to keep something like that quiet for long. My apologies. Mrs. Hames, this is Constable Pettigrew.
Pleased to meet you, Constable.
Yes, madam.
How sweet. Would you like some tea, Inspector? Constable? I was just about to put the kettle on. Or would you care for something stronger?
No, thank you. I'm afraid we're here on official business.
Oh dear. Well, at least let us go in the front room and we can sit down in comfort.
Thank you.
Preston, I told you to stay in the kitchen.
Begging your pardon, ma'am. I'm not very fond of dogs, and they don't seem to take to me either.
I'm so sorry, Constable. He's usually fine with strangers if I am with him.
Perhaps Pettigrew could stay in the hall for a moment.
Of course.
Constable, stay here a while I speak with Mrs. Hames.
Yes, sir.
In here, did you say?
Yes. You too, Preston.
I don't know how the news of Fräulein Palpatine's escape was released to the radio, but yes, it is true. She escaped sometime yesterday evening. We believe that she had help from inside the prison. Obviously, you remember that when she was sent to prison, she made certain threats.
Yes, of course, but that was 4 years ago.
Indeed, and by all accounts, she seems to have become quite resigned to life behind bars. But now she has escaped, we can't be sure that she will not be tempted to try something.
That's a bit dramatic, Inspector.
Maybe so, but you did rather humiliate her. And you can never tell with those foreigners. They can carry vendettas through for generations.
Surely that's the Italians. The Mafia, I believe. Palpatine is German.
Nonetheless, the Chief Constable feels there's a strong possibility, and that brings me to the reason for my visit.
Constable Pettigrew?
Yeah, he's young, a bit wet behind the ears, but he's very conscientious.
Bless you, Inspector. I don't need a bodyguard. I have Preston and my good friend Jean. Miss Maple is coming to stay with me. I expect Miss Penfold will visit, and my husband John will be home from Scotland on Friday. So you see, Inspector, I will not be on my own.
That's as may be, but the Chief Constable and I will feel happier if you have some official protection.